we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road today. We are here again at Food City. Yeah. Took forever to get here, but we're here. We're glad we're here. We're glad you're there where you are. We're doing deals for days today. We're going to be joined by our buddy David Lyons from Brumman Sports Shop coming up here in a few minutes. And we got Joseph Taylor coming from Ivy Hall Nursing Home a little bit later. We'll talk about Tennessee's big win yesterday. The Lady Vols play tonight, so baseball's in Alabama this weekend. So lots going on. Good morning. Thanks for being with us. We are here. We've got baseball tonight. Airtime at 5:15. 5:30 first pitch. Isaac Fletcher on the camera. You're still going to bring it to you. We will have the Cyclones, winners of 3 in a row. They're a hot baseball team. They'll take on the Westridge Wolves tonight. Airtime at 5:15. First pitch at 5:30 from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. So there you go. We're here. Thanks for being with us. And we've got lots to cover. Well, as I said, we finally got here. You don't even want to know. It's behind the scenes to get where you need to get. It's an interesting. Yeah, it is interesting to say the least. But we're here. Chris Stapleton, would you sing for us, please, sir? On show number 2253 of the Tom Dillon Sports Show on this 21st day of March 2025. Here we be. We'll come right back and jump into, the obvious March Madness. My bracket gone. Well, it's not gone, but I went 11 and 5. Yeah, I went 11 and 5. So, not what I wanted. My granddaughter went 12 and 4, and I'm hearing about it. That's okay. But here we go. Chris Stapleton of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon bird singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
And back at the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Hello to Amy Woodson. How you doing, dear? Hello to Baker. Two of my favorite ladies in the whole wide world. Hope you guys are doing good. Hello, Becky Irvin in Kingsport. How you doing this morning? I've not heard from you from a while. And so thank you all for being with us. So a little slow going this morning, but we're going. So there you go. All right, let's run it down for you. See what's happening in the deals for days today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Florida strawberries, 3 for $5, 16-ounce container, 3 for $5 today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Also out of the Bakery Deli, mustard, potato salad, and coleslaw made fresh, $2.99 a pound today and tomorrow. Here it is, the deals for days at all Food Cities, over 150 stores. And, of course, here in Tennessee, home base in Abington, Virginia. So you got them in Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, and now in Alabama, going big guns in Alabama. Little Debbie snack cakes are right over there, $1.88 a box, limit 4. They've got the Star Crunch, the jelly cream pies, they got the fudge rounds, they've got the raisin cream pies, all those are stacked up right there on the table straight across from me for $1.88. Marshmallow pies from Little Debbie, I've never seen those before. All that going on again today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Gatorade, 8-pack, 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $11. And let's give you one more here. We're going to jump into some basketball. You have, let's go to the back side of the sale paper for today. Cosmic Crisp apples. These are really good. $1.49 a pound. And made fresh in the bakery. Chocolate chip cookies, a dozen for $3.99. And they pack in. Oh, they pack them. They pack the chocolate chips and the chocolate chip cookies at Food City. And so there you go. That's what's going on. Those are some of the specials going on today and tomorrow. Again, it's deals for days at all Food City locations. Hello, Becky Muncie down in Union County. So, do they want to go down this trail? Gosh, well, actually, I didn't do so bad. The bracketing was, as I said, I went 11-5. I had 16 games yesterday. Granddaughter went 12-4, and I'm hearing about it. I said, it's early. Today's another day, and it is. So, Tennessee, Mr. Lanier went off, 29 points last night for the Tennessee Volunteers. Let's run it down for you. SEC, its record-setting 14 bids, saw 2 of them fall. Missouri goes out. Georgia goes out. ACC, number 8, Louisville. Number 9, Creighton, or losing to Creighton. Number 5, Clemson, losing. So they had 2 to go out. And so Will Wade of McNeese State gets that big win, and so everybody knows he's leaving to go to North Carolina the minute they get North Carolina State, the minute they get knocked out. The 12-seeded Cowboys down number 5 seed Clemson. That blew my bracket on that side completely out of the water. I did pick Arkansas beating Kansas. Kansas fails to make the second weekend again. Wow. So, ending its season with most losses since 1982. They're struggling in Jayhawk country as they got beat and lose to Arkansas. We'll talk about them in a minute. They're right out there. Patino's going to coach against Calipari tomorrow. Is that right here? Yep. It's going to be an interesting game tomorrow. Louisville goes out. Pat Kelsey out. Cardinals trouble as many as 20 points yesterday, losing to Creighton by 14. Purdue struggled against High Point, but hello, Jenny Harris. How you doing, lady? But Purdue went ahead and pulled it out, winning by 12 over High Point. So the Boilermakers move on. The Wisconsin, the Badgers made sure history did not repeat itself this year on a quick turnaround. Following the loss to Michigan, turned around and won. Manhandled Montana, 85-76. Hello, Dr. Gilbert. How you doing, sir? Creighton, the Blue Jays, that was the bird game. I said the Blue Jays, they're meaner in the backyard than the Cardinals. They're going to win. Then I took the Cardinals against my better judgment. I said, why did I take that? Because I said on my mascot nickname pick that I was going to take the Blue Jays, and I did on that particular bracket. Because Blue Jays are meaner to bird feeder than the Cardinals. Creighton won. So, anyway, Georgia gets blown out. They lost, losing to, 89-68. Wasn't good. Chaz Lanier, 29 points for the Volunteers, 11 out of 22 shooting, 6 out of 13 from three-point. It was okay. They didn't wow me, but they did okay. They will have to do better against UCLA. They beat them by, 15? 77-62. Drake got an upset. That Missouri, number 6 seeded Missouri, Drake, 67-57 upset. So it goes on and on. UCLA romping past Utah State. Made it look easy. A 72-47 beatdown. That's who Tennessee plays tomorrow. Did you see the game? I love it. I don't love it. I'm saying it tongue-in-cheek. How embarrassing. Louisville and Creighton, game got delayed as somebody threw a water bottle on the floor out of the stands. I think the police went up and took care of that, got them out of there. I hope so. Announcers said they should never be allowed back in the arena again. I thought, no, we need to go further than that. Need to be prosecuted at the fullest extent of the law. Throwing a full water bottle out of the stands. When flying over the Creighton's bench, his head bounced on the floor, water went everywhere, stopped the game, and clean it up because some immature, idiotic fan is exactly what they are. Are you kidding me? Threw a bottle? What, you have a temper tantrum? Did you throw your toys in the sandbox? Give me a break. So throw them out, make an example of them, and maybe other people go, I better not do that because we're going to get in trouble. Anyway, they stopped the game late in the game. Hello, Kevin Bricky. How you doing, sir? And they had to, you got my new hat? Oh, son. I got me a new hat. Son, it is sharp looking. He showed that to me last week. About jumped to the phone. The man takes care of me. Anyway, big game tomorrow. John Calipari and Rick Pitino will play each other. Arkansas, Red Hot, I told you, everybody made fun of him back in the beginning of the season. I said, look, let him get his guys in there and look out. And so they've won, 10 of the last 16, if I'm not mistaken, they being Arkansas. So they're clicking. They're starting to get it together. And he's again, with a bunch of, he's not really had a chance to get his guys in there like he wanted. He got some, obviously, but it's going to be better down at Arkansas. That could be a very interesting game. So here we go. Yep, Arkansas has won 10 out of the last 16. Fourth team in at least the last 20 seasons to win an NCAA tournament game after starting with 5 straight losses in conference play. They started slow. They finished strong. Arkansas is a dangerous team. So they will coach head-to-head against each other for the 5th time. In tomorrow's game, number 2, St. John's, number 10, Arkansas in the West region. Sweet 16 on the line. So St. John's cruised past Omaha, beat them 83-53. Arkansas upset Kansas. I don't think it's an upset. Kansas is a struggling program right now. Patsy Lyons is watching. You know why? Because somebody near and dear to her heart's about to be on the show. Pitino, just now listen to this. Say what you want about Rick Pitino. He gets it done. Only the second coach to win at least one NCAA tournament game with 5 different schools. Can you name them? Pitino's the only college basketball coach ever to guide 6 different programs to the NCAA tournament. Here's one more stat. Calipari and Pitino are the only coaches who've led 3 different teams to the Final Four. Can you name the 6 different programs he's taken to the NCAA tournament? I think I can do this. Iona, Providence, Kentucky, Louisville, St. John's this year, either Boston College or Boston University, one of those 2. So say what you want. Now that's a pretty impressive stat. Rick Pitino, the only college coach to guide 6 different programs to the NCAA tournament. Calipari and Pitino are the only coaches who led 3 different teams to the Final Four. They coach against each other tomorrow, as I said. Who's playing today? I'm glad you asked that. Here we go. First game cranks it up at 12:15. Baylor and Mississippi State. Alabama, the number 2 seed, takes on Robert Morris. Number 3 seeded Iowa State will take on Lipscomb. Memphis, the battle of the Rams of Colorado State. Duke will take on Mount St. Mary's. St. Mary's, there's 2 St. Mary's. There's a Mount St. Mary's and a regular St. Mary's. St. Mary's will play the Commodores of Vanderbilt. North Carolina's got Ole Miss at 4 o'clock today. Grand Canyon will take on the Maryland Terrapins. A lot of people told me that's a dangerous team, so we'll see. Yeah, there's the bracket. Well, that's the women's bracket, but I got my bracket. Yep, I went 11-5 yesterday. London went 12-4, and I'm hearing all about it. So I said it's early. Number 1 Florida takes on Norfolk State. Kentucky will battle Troy tonight. Marquette will take on the Lobos of New Mexico. Arizona, Akron. UConn, that crazy coach against Oklahoma. Go Sooners. There again, I've watched him once or twice. It had highlight clips and watched him dog cuss his officials. You can read his lips. I thought I wouldn't take 10 seconds of that crap off him. Boom, boom, boom. See ya. You're not going to F-bomb me over and over and over. No. And what's that teach these kids, of course? What's that teach them when the fans throw water bottles out of the stands in the Louisville game? So apparently it was a Louisville fan because the police went up and took care of him, got him out of there, and they should have. Xavier in Illinois today. Michigan State, the Sparties take on Bryant, and the Liberty Flames, the 12th seed, trying to knock off that 5th seed to be Oregon. That's up 12-5, so pay attention. Liberty Flames out of Lynchburg, Virginia. The other 12-5, Colorado State at number 12, and Memphis, better, at number 5. So there you go. That's what's going on today in college basketball and the March Madness. The Lady Ball tonight tip up in Columbus against the Lady Bulls of South Florida. And so it's good. Greenville wins their basketball game yesterday. They're in the semifinals of the state basketball tournament, representing Northeast Tennessee, taking on the Upperman Bees. And so that's going to be a great ball game there today. We've got baseball today, 5:15 airtime, 5:30 first pitch from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Cyclones, for winners of 3 in a row, will take on the Westridge Wolves. 5:15 airtime, 5:30 first pitch. We'll bring it to you. Isaac Fletcher on the camera, and we'll be doing the play-by-play, and we're looking forward to it. Then Monday will be at Crockett, taking on the Pioneers in Jonesboro. Then Tuesday we'll come back and play Crockett at our place at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. And then we'll disappear for the rest of the week for spring break next week for Elizabethton City Schools. We're here live at Food City. David Lyons joins us next. Be loyal, buy local, support the local sporting goods store, and they've got all kinds of new goodies to show you coming up. A couple more specials real quick on the deal for days. Here it is. Hello to Angie Wilhoit. Need we say more? No, we don't. Steve Shipley, Middle Tennessee. Floyd Nave. Laura Messer. Patsy Lyons, Linda Birchfield. Kevin Brickey, Tom Gilbert. Jenny Harris, Becky Muncie down in Union County. Amy Whitson from right here in Elizabeth. And Cheryl Stevens, new name. Hello, lady. Thank you for watching the show. Appreciate that very much. And so, the RUB, let's see. Let's go down here and see if anybody else popped up. They did. They've got Guy Kabashi. I think that's how I'm saying it. I bombed the guy. I didn't mean to. How's that? All right, let's get you a couple specials. Get David in here ready to go in just a second. Here we go. We've got Betty Crocker fruit snacks today, tomorrow. $2.49 if you're a fan of Snapple tea or Sunny D drink. 18-pack of Sunny D or Snapple tea, $4.99. You got Orville Redenbacher's popcorn. Perfect time to be buying that for the tournament. Sit around, pop popcorn. I'm going to do that tonight. I get home after the baseball game. We'll pop me some popcorn and either watch me a cowboy movie or watch the NCAA March Madness. Probably watch the Lady Ball tonight. Cheez-It crackers, $2.49 today and tomorrow. Powerade. Again, 20-ounce bottles, a buck apiece, 10 for 10. And last but not least, Made Fresh in the Bakery Deli. There are a dozen, $3.99, the chocolate chip cookies, and they don't scrimp on the chips. Gosh, remember, if you're going to make chocolate chip cookies, put chocolate chips in the cookie dough. If you're going to make banana pudding, put bananas in the banana pudding. What you need to do. Oh, man, you know what I like to have? I like having some banana pudding with have Nutter Butters in them. She used to make them with Nutter Butters. That was good. He's here. Let's get him on. Let's bring on the man. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Brumman's Sports Shop, our segment, the show and tell of all the new things he's got at Brumman's. Be loyal, buy local. They're shipping all over the country. They're doing it local. They're doing it out of town. They're doing Letterman's jackets. Letterman's jackets in March. Absolutely. Now's the time to do it. And they can do it if we can get it now. It's the best time to do it because you can order to get what you want and not be crunched for time for the holidays. You walk in November, November 30th, you need a varsity jacket, Letterman's jacket, supply and demand. But right now is a really good time to be ordering Letterman's jackets for the upcoming fall and winter season. So we're coming out of the cool season, going into the warm season, but you know what's coming up. Cool season will be back around soon enough. Quick break. He joins us next on the Tom Dillon Sports Show, show number 2,253. Let me hit this real quick. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man at home on the cross. And here we go. Without exception, we'll go with this one out of the Old Testament, Nahum 1:7. Nahum, Nahum 1:7 says, listen to this. Whew, the Lord is good, a strength and stronghold in times of trouble. Amen. He knows, recognizes, has knowledge of, and understands, and cares for those who trust in him. Do you trust in him? There's nothing else to trust in. When the creator of the universe says, are you trusting in me? That'd be a good person to hang your hat on. Can't go wrong with trusting the Lord. Back after this on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
We are not okay with the staggering statistics of our youth. They have become familiar with brokenness, pain, and frustration. But their pain has become our concern, and their hopes, our responsibility. But we want to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. Our mission is to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus and His church. But what can you do about it? What if your actions now can help the future them? Together, we can help them become who God has designed them to be. But the time is now, and the action we take today helps them tomorrow.
Back on the Tom Builder Sports Show. Look here, look what I got. Look at my hat. I love my hat. Get up where you can see it. Ding, 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 ding. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We'll get some of those made. You can make them too, can't you?
Oh, yeah. I made it
Absolutely
well.
made this one. So I'm loving it. Hello to John and Julie. John and Julie's watching.
Yeah. I'm working her a little hard right now. She might.
Working Julie hard.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Well, we love that.
Oh, yeah.
That's it's called job security.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Back in the day when I've got work like a mule, I said, man, this dude is getting a paycheck, ain't you? Yes, sir. You keep him busy, yes, sir. It's called job security. Keep trucking. I go, yes, sir. And he was right. So, yep. But she is busy, and they're busy, and I love it. This is a mom and pop sporting goods store. We had one, was the last week we did a show from home? I can't, they're all run together. But anyway, nothing's the same as showing it in person. So we got
Yeah.
show and tell. And so it's, for those of you who are watching for the first time, we get those all the time. This is a sporting goods store here in Elizabethton that sends stuff out all over the country. So if you're watching out of state, a lot of you do, and I appreciate that, then you want to know that whatever we show, they can ship to you. Like these ball caps.
That's right.
You got these little leather patches too?
Yep.
All right, let's show these.
I've got several several different colors. That one right there is one I made for a company, Buckingham Development.
There you go.
So it's gray with black writing.
Put them on your ball caps.
Yep.
What we're talking about here. And they're not going to come off.
Yeah. And that one right there is for the Johnson City American League, but it's out of the Leathers football. So I was just sitting there playing around with it.
Yeah.
So I can go in there, I can design whatever you like. We got Unaka Ranger stuff.
There you go. Unaka Rangers. These will go right on your ball cap like you did this one.
Yep.
So, love it. There's a basketball, the Elizabeth Cyclone Tuffy basketball. We got baseball coming up today, by the way.
Yep.
Hello to Jerry and Carolyn Bruce. Hello to Ashley Blevins. All right, what
Let's
else?
see, we got 2 Happy Valley ones.
Man, I like these black and silver. Of course, I'm a Raiders fan, so. But there's Happy Valley. That looks good. And here's one in the brown leather. How much are these little guys?
So normally it's right around $10 to add one on.
Yeah. So you get the hat and the patch, if you will,
Yeah.
right there from Brummets.
Yep.
Do them both. You can sell them the hat.
Yeah.
You show you this again when I get up here close enough. Look at that. I love that. See the Tom Lee Sports logo up in the corner of the screen? It matches it. There it is.
And
Wearing that with pride.
So when it's not baseball season, if you come in and you've got a design, you text it over to me. I can go in and vector it, and probably about 30 minutes have it on a hat for you.
There you go. Loving it, folks. Again, he can do this for me, and he can do it for you. And so,
Yeah. So and then we've got pink with black lettering.
can I wear this to the game tonight? Do I need to wear a sock? Can I just wear this tonight on behalf of Brummets Sports?
Yeah, you can.
Tom, son, you're 6'5". You do what you want to. He looked at me like, you don't need my permission.
Yeah,
I want to wear it. I love his hat. Thank you. I want to get some of these made. I want to get some of these chance for you guys winners out there. We got to sit down with Brummets Sports and come out. I got to put together a prize pack. We're going to do that for Father's Day and for Mother's Day, and we're going to throw some hats and tumblers and coasters. We're going to put some stuff together to give away start giving some stuff away, and Carrie keeps hammering me to put a store out there. I don't know about a store. I don't know how many people buy this stuff, but we want to give it away for sure. All right, here's pink on leather. So really,
they just came out. I can get like lime green with black lettering. I just ordered some orange leather with black writing. I've got white and black. I've not done anything with it yet, but I mean, if you got a color you want, purple, seafoam green, whatever, we can get it.
March Madness first game starting here at 12:15, starting right now. We'll keep you posted. The Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Baylor Bears. I think it's in the East Regional. Again, 8 versus 9, and Alabama starts at 12:40. Crimson Tide will take on Robert Morris, 2 versus 15. All right, what else we got for show and tell?
So we'll just stick with the hats and that one right there. That one's Dad's, but he hadn't come to the store yet, so I'm going to bring it and show it off.
There you go.
So, and that's a new Richardson we're starting to carry. It's the 220. Again, it's the unstructured, so it's, like what I call it the dad hat, I believe.
Mhm. If you got a Fisher person,
Yep, so I can do that. I mean, and with that, I can put any logo you want on it. So that's just what Dad wanted, because
he's Dad.
Yeah, that's the only thing he does is fish and fuss.
Fish and fuss. And wear shorts
Yeah, every
year
day.
round. Unbelievable. Fish and fuss.
Yeah.
You're not liking it, are you?
No,
No.
I'm the more improved version.
The more improved version of Dickie Lyons is do you fish?
Yep.
You fish, but you don't fuss.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, just ask. No, well, don't ask my wife.
Don't ask your wife, no. Here's the Fighting Cyclone ball cap, but again, you can get any color on the orange, and the patch could be any school, business, church, corporate, whatever.
Yeah, I made one for Carter County Bank. So.
Love it.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Again, it's local. That's what I'm telling you. So I tell you, every time he's here, be loyal, buy local. Again, the engraving on all the plaques and all the awards they do, it's in-house. So they're not shipping off to XYZ company in Topeka, Kansas. We don't know when it's going to come back. I mean, it's all done in-house.
Yep.
So got to remember that's important on a turnaround time type thing.
Yeah,
So.
turnaround time, and then we're human. Mistakes happen, and where I do it in house,
We fix it.
Yeah, I walk back there 10 minutes. You got it ready to go. So.
There you go. Hello, Sue Rouse. Hello to Jerry and Carolyn Bruce. We got some baseball coming up. Braves picked up somebody, pretty good pickup, I think. If he comes through, we'll talk about that in a moment. If he comes through, it's going to be he's slim under the radar. They're also talking, I hope they're wrong, but there's been more speculation that Evan Carter may start at AAA this year down at Red Rock. So that's not been made official yet, but I'm hearing more and more from the Ranger camp that he may go down and come back up. I hope not. I hope he's in the starting left field on opening day. Opening day, by the way, is coming up this Thursday and Friday of next week. Will be opening day for Major League Baseball. So, who's your team, Braves?
I always grew up going down there and watching the Braves. But,
Yeah.
You know, I've been kind of watching the Rangers.
Yeah.
For heaven's sake.
Oh yeah, for heaven's sake. Yep. All right, what else we got, sir? Show and tell.
So we'll go through some of the clothing that I have. So this right here is just your normal Nike dry fit T-shirt. We've got it in this heathered gray.
It's a sharp
We
looking
got
shirt.
it in black and white as well. Get it, I mean, navy, royal blue, light blue, whatever color you like. Those are 36. So come in, we can put whatever transfer you want on it, or you don't have to have transfer on it.
Just whatever you want.
That's it.
You wear it plain. So,
All right, what we got back there? All right, here's one of our Holloway pullovers. This is $45. It's a pack out. So I brought them in before, but it had like the diamond print all over it. This is just a new color scheme that they have. It all folds up into the front pocket. You can throw it in your golf bag. You can throw it in your duffel bag. Throw it in the back of your car, so when it's raining, you can pull it out, throw it on. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room.
you know what I need? Double X with this right there. Sold.
All right, we can do it.
Oh yeah. Bring it back whenever you get it done. So, I want that. Would it put over on this side or this side? I guess put over on this side.
Yeah, I normally put it on the left-hand side.
Left
unless
side?
it's specified.
So there you go. Tom Taylor Sports right there. We'll get that. That looks good, folks.
Yeah.
That's silver and black.
Yep. So we got silver and black. We got orange and black. We've got navy and gold. We've got blue and white. Let's see. Well, we got red and white if you want one for Boone.
There you go. We want one for Tom Taylor Sports. Put that over there. That's sold. That's an XL. I need a double X. So
All right.
just bring it back. You got it. We'll wear it. Probably.
This right here, it's more expensive, but it's a cage jacket and it's fully sublimated. You can pick whatever you want to go on it, but
Wow, that's sharp looking.
so you've got your Betsy baseball on it. You got your Cyclones on the sleeve.
On the
if you want
sleeve.
that. Where I designed it, I just went ahead and just show you. Put something on both sleeves. There's my logo. Then even on the back, I didn't, but you can get a name and number put on the back. So short sleeve for baseball. It's got your front pockets. And again, if you want one, it's the same price whether you just get the Tuffy on the front or whatever logo on the front, or as many logos as you can fit on it. It's the same price. It doesn't change.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's soaked into the material, so it's not going to peel off.
Yep. And I mean, feel that it's more of it's a lightweight
Oh,
kind
it
of
is.
almost like spandex, but it doesn't. It's not a form fitting.
Wow, that does feel good. That's nice right there.
Yeah.
And so that's available. He always shows Elizabethton, which is okay because we're in Elizabethton, but you're doing it for other schools too. I know you did some stuff for, you told me Tennessee High.
Yep. Tennessee High, Twin Springs, some good stuff for Gate City, Unicoi County, Hampton, Roan Mountain. Let's see, we've done Letterman's up in Ohio, Wisconsin. Just really, if you want it, we can do it.
You tried your bracket? You done your bracket yet? Did you do one?
No, I hadn't had time, so we've had
You've been hopping.
yeah, we've had 4 league orders. We got to get done before the opening day of baseball, so we've been burning the candle on both ends.
What
So.
teams you guys doing?
So we're doing the Lisbon Carter County. We're doing Boys and Girls Club. We are doing the Johnson City National Major Little League and the Johnson City American.
That's awesome. So be loyal, buy local, folks. It's a mom and pop sporting goods store here in downtown Elizabethton, right there on the corner. You're right on the corner of
Elk Avenue and Armed Forces
Armed
Way.
Forces Way. Yep. So right, you know where the memorial is for the Vietnam Memorial. Your wall runs down in behind that wall, right? So if you know where that's at, you're there. So, and look, Elizabethton ain't Atlanta, so it's pretty much one street down through the downtown. So once you're there, you're there. So
It's only 3 blocks long. So.
yeah, that's it. So anyway, we're for those of you out of town folks, and we have a bunch of we're a town of 14,000 people. So, and when we say mom and pop, we're literally saying mom and pop. It's you and Weston. Who else?
And our wives, Ryan and Bree.
Yeah. So there you go. So it's a mom and pop literal organization shipping all over the country. You got equipment. We got baseball helmets.
Yep. So we've got got some water bottles right here. This one right there is $8. We've got stickers you can throw on it. You can just buy it plain. It doesn't matter. But good quality. It's got the capless top on it. So you just squeeze it and it shoots out.
I didn't know I was going to do that. That's pretty stupid. Big shot of air.
It's better than water, I guess.
Kind of threw me for a second. Doesn't take much. That's this Champ Pro, $8. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's available again from Brummett Sports Shop. Then you got the metal ones,
Yep.
which
So-
is really cool.
So we've done these. I've done these for Johnson County. I've done them for Hampton, Rome Mountain. So again, that's sublimated. I designed it on a computer, print it off, and press it on.
How much?
That one out there, I think, is 22.
Okay. This is metal, folks.
Yep.
Metal with what kind of top is this one?
It's got the straw, so you flip that up.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Got your finger to carry like that, or whatever finger you need to carry it in.
Yeah, if you need to use it as a weapon, you can swing it.
Self-defense.
Yeah,
That's nice. $22 for that.
I believe so.
I'll get you. I got one. I got an order for that one too. This is football. You can do baseball, basketball,
Do anything.
whomever, whatever. Okay. Yep. You just sold one of these to me too, so she'll like that. I'll tell you off here what I want for that one. That's good. Or who I want on there. So see when he comes, I'm spending money on the spot. I just bought a windbreaker and now I bought a water bottle, and you can too, folks. So social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook at Brummett Sports Shop, Instagram Brummett Sports Shop, and we've updated our website BrummettSportsShop.com. You can go on there. There's a Champro custom builder link. You can click on that and design these pullovers that you saw right here.
Mm-hmm.
You can design it with any color, any logo, school, whatever, and submit it, and it sends it straight to us, and we can give you a quote on what it's going to cost and lead times and everything like that. So
So I can design what I want on the shirt
Yeah.
on the computer, send it to you, hit send. You guys will come back and say this is what's going to cost, and here's the turnaround time.
Yep.
Wow.
That way you know you're getting exactly what you wanted. You designed it, right? If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's fine. A lot of people don't. You can come in the store, we can pull it up, and we can sit there and design it together.
Hello, Willie Robinson. Hello to Susan Moore. Thank you all for watching. We're here live at Food City. It is a Deals for Days. We're dealing right here, telling you what all's going on. Got some baseball equipment. Tell me about this.
Yep. So here's a Champro baseball helmet. We get that in several different colors. It runs about $39. This right here is removable. You can put it on the left or right side. Some people just take it all the way off. It's a little bit of protection. It's not a whole lot with this right here, so a lot of people just take that off.
It's a great price. $39 for a helmet. I thought it'd be a whole lot more than that. That's a really good deal.
Yeah.
I think so.
So we have a full face fast pitch one. Get it in I think it's violet, light blue, sea foam. But I ordered several and they sold out.
Really?
Oh yeah, they fly out. So we're going to try to. I've got to order in for back order, but if you want something like that, come by and check. They may be in stock by the time you get down there. So.
It's good stuff, folks. Again, Brummett Sports Shop. One more thing to show. A couple more things to show.
So these right here are your infielders masks. This one's a cheaper model, a little bit heavier. That's $26. So that's I know several travel teams. The whole team wears them, even the outfielders.
Mm-hmm.
So
You been selling a bunch of these?
yeah, oh yeah, because women are a whole lot prettier than men, so we don't worry if our face gets messed up.
Okay, you're right.
So the women, that's what they
We
like.
want to keep them pretty.
That's it.
That's it. I understand.
And this one right here is a nicer. You feel how much lighter that is, even with the box.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's $50, but it's cast aluminum. I can get that in pink, yellow, white, black, the silvers you saw there, orange.
It's good stuff there, folks. Again, it's the what do you call them? You call them
It's
the
the infielder mask.
infielder mask. Yeah. Defensive fielder's mask from Champro, and this is a dog. Got them kid sizes too.
Yep.
Yep. Got them again at Brummett Sports Shop here in Elizabethton. So, working on awards. What's some of the awards you guys been working on?
We did a lot of basketball medals for Elizabethton, Happy Valley, doing some plaques. Let's see, for the American Legion, they've got a big plaque that they're trying to work on. I mean, it's a big plaque. So working on some corporate trophies. We're going to get some acrylic, sublimated acrylic. We've got rings, so baseball rings, championship baseball rings. Those are $14. So they're a little bit more expensive than some of the others that you see, but these are a whole lot better quality. Let's see what else we got. Well, we did get a new supplier, so you can actually come in and this. I don't do this one in house, but you can get a 100% customizable medal. So if you have a design that you want for a tournament, something of that nature, we can make that medal and lanyard match. So it's 100% whatever you want.
Wow. When you talk to him, you figure out all you're really limited to is your creativity.
Yeah.
It's worth a call. Say, hey, can you do this? Now you got to where you go to the website and design your shirt, what you want, your logo, whatever, and send it to them. They'll turn right around and give you a quote and the turnaround time to get it back to you.
Yeah. So even we've got apparel sites on there as well. Our S&S, Alpha Broader, Sanmar, One Stop. You can go on there and you can upload. Let's say you want a Nike T-shirt and we don't have that color in stock. You go find it. That's on Sanmar. You upload the logo that you want, and that will send it to us with a comment if you enter one, so we know exactly what you want, where you want it, how you want it.
Wow. Folks, that's customer service. We talked about that yesterday at Lingerfeld Drug, what he does as a customer service. This is what they do too. You know why? It's mom and pop businesses.
Yeah.
They go the extra mile because they understand when you come through that door or you get on the web, they want to make sure you're happy. And so,
Yeah, for us, I mean, I think it's one of those things, you know, you come through the door and you like coming in and seeing stuff, but it means a lot to us that you thought about us to come down there and see us and,
Sure.
and potentially buy something from us.
here's a mouse pad he made for me.
Yep.
Tom Taylor Sports, Burma Sports Shop, Elizabeth and Fighting Cyclone. So,
And like with the leather patches, I've got all kinds of leather stuff we can do. There's like a cigar carrying case. You can laser engrave on it. So humidors for cigars, whatever you like, really.
it's worth a call. Phone number is,
423-542-2321.
there you go. It's worth a phone call to talk to them about, hey, can you do this? You may think it's far-fetched and a wild, crazy idea. It may be. They like those. You like those
Oh,
challenges.
yeah.
don't you?
I won't tell you no. I'll try it.
That's absolutely.
I'm not going to make you a promise on all of them, but I'll try it.
Yeah. So you may think, nobody can do this. It's worth a phone call. Or get on the website, Burma Sports.
BroSportsShop.com.
There you go. BromaSportsShop.com. Great segment.
Thank you,
Sold
sir.
a water bottle and a windbreaker. You can't beat that. So walking out here making money. I love it.
Yeah, pay for my gas.
All right, we'll take a break talking about our good friend Dr. Carter, Lingerfeld Drug. He had two more yesterday. Had one after I got off the air, called up. He said, right, here's another one. Man, you could hear him yelling. They were so mad at the XYZ pharmacy that they said, we're not going back over there.
Yeah.
And so here you are. Lingerfeld Drug Center, the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thank you, sir. See you in 2 weeks.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, back after this, we'll take a look at some college basketball more and some baseball. Who the Braves sign overnight? Pretty big pickup. An under-the-radar pick that may produce big dividends for Atlanta Braves baseball. We'll tell you about it next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Very simple. It happens every day. Tell us how we can do it.
Yeah, all you got to do is give us a call. We brought two yesterday, actually, but you just give us your name and your birthday and tell us where your prescriptions are at right now, and we'll call that pharmacy, get everything brought over. A lot of times people are nervous about moving because they're afraid something doesn't have refills or something can't be transferred. And when that's the case, we'll call those doctors, get you new prescriptions, and take care of everything, really. It's like the people, one of them we had transferred yesterday, said they'd been trying for about 3 days to get medicine refilled and just wasn't happening, and was frustrated and asked if we could do better, and called, got everything transferred. Took maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and we had to call the doctor on one, which waiting on doctors can sometimes be a little time consuming, but they got that called in, and by the afternoon we had everything ready for her.
Here you go, folks.
So,
It's just that easy. If you're not happy where you're getting your prescriptions filled,
come to the Lingerfield Drug Center. The phone number to call and talk to you about it is?
It's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Get your prescription changed to a mom-and-pop pharmacy that still cares about their people and still wants to give you 100% customer satisfaction. It's right here at Lingerfield Drug Center beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family and want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior, but beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
From Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors. You work with pediatrics at PTS. Tell me about that.
I do not. I work with pediatric athletes, but yes, we do pediatric at 1500 in the medical care building. That's when they work with people that they're developmentally delayed, where they're having a hard time walking, crawling, that kind of thing. Also Down syndrome, autism, all of that. And so they work, PT and OT work in conjunction with each other to help these kids get back to normal life.
Something that they treat a lot more than I realized, headaches. A lot of folks come in with headaches and you help them. Tell me about that.
Yep, so headaches can come from the neck. It can come from, you can have vertigo and headaches and that kind of thing. So what we do is we do an evaluation, see if we can kind of pinpoint where those headaches are coming from, either refer them out if they need other help from like an ENT or something like that, a migraine specialist, or if we think that we can help them, we'll treat their neck and whatever other issues that they have going along with that.
Social media, how do we find you?
We have Facebooks for the pediatric and the ortho clinics, and then you can either call us or find me on a sideline somewhere.
Dr. Aaron Kaiser, one of our great sponsors with Physical Therapy Services of Cyclone Football and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. You're one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it, because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations, or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024
Yes.
from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Joseph Taylor's going to join us coming up next, talking Tennessee basketball. Yeah, Big Orange got UCLA tomorrow. See how his bracket is doing, if he even did a bracket. We'll see if he did. Hello, Zachary Burgess. Hello to Xander Page. That's a new name. Thank you. We get him every day, and I appreciate that more than you know. Here's a couple of specials. We'll take a break. Get Joseph on coming up next. Gatorade, 8-pack, 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $11, limit 4. You have Little Debbie snack cakes. It's right over there. The Little Debbie man is replenishing raisin cream pies, jelly cream pies, Star Crunches, the fudge rounds, looks like a birthday cake from Little Debbie's, marshmallow pies. Those are $1.88, limit 4 today and tomorrow. Here it is. Deals for days. We'll give you a couple of more. We'll go to the break. Florida strawberries, 16-ounce container, 3 for $5. Good night to watch a ball game or tomorrow Tennessee game and have some strawberry shortcake. They got the little shortcakes. They got the strawberries. Wash them and cap them and put them in a bowl of milk on them. Whoo! Make a bulldog break his chain now. That may be where I'm at tomorrow. I may just talk this up into some strawberries. Mustard, potato salad, or coleslaw made fresh in the deli today and tomorrow at all food cities, over 150 stores in 5 states, and it goes for $2.99. Baseball tonight. Leslie Taylor's watching. Set up straight. Mama's in the house. Mama's watching. You see his left sleeve right there. He's about to come on. We've got baseball, 5:15 airtime, 5:30 first pitch. We're back, and so we've got the Cyclones who won 3 in a row. Took 2 from Sullivan East and went to Daniel Boone tonight and got them big time behind J.D. Hooks, among others, had a big night. So we've got them tonight against the Westridge Wolves at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Then on Monday, we take video and audio tonight. Monday, we go to Jonesboro. The Crockett Pioneers, Tucker Taylor running the camera. We'll be down there at 5 o'clock on Monday, and then come back and play Crockett at our place here in Elizabethton at NCCU Ballpark on Tuesday. Then we are done for the rest of the week, and we'll come back after that in April, and it's pedal to metal with Milligan baseball and softball and Cyclone baseball and softball. We're going to be busy all the way through till, it's hard to believe, all the way through to the end of school, which ain't that far away. It's amazing how fast the thing's going. In fact, we come back, I'll tell you how many days till Cyclone football kickoff and how many days till Christmas Eve. Neither of which you probably won't know about football. I probably don't want to know about the basketball, or rather the football. I'm sorry, about Christmas. Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're here live. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. He's here. He's in the house. He's our buddy, Joseph Taylor, talking Tennessee basketball. Chaz Lanier and the boys did it yesterday. What does he think's going to happen with UCLA? We'll check on his bracket, and the Lady Vols play tonight in Columbus against the Lady Bulls of South Florida. We'll see how they do. We'll see what he thinks they're going to do. Next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we once again say thanks to you. In 2024, we had 1 million views here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest.
We're talking to our sponsor again, Daryl Cannon from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, proud sponsor of the Cyclones and Tom Taylor Sports Show. So for folks who've never been here, tell us all about Cannon's. What's it all about?
Oh, goodness. Family-owned business. We are always a Cannon's in the house usually. I mean, we're here for our customers. We want to support our community. We love our little town. Elizabethton is such a sweet place to live in, and we got 4 grandkids. They're all involved in sports, softball, baseball, volleyball, soccer. So we enjoy that aspect of our community and enjoy our customer. We love to see people come in and love to talk to them and just have a good time.
42 years. So how do we find you on social media?
We have a Facebook page that is tremendously visited. We have probably around 15,000 followers each month, and that's a good way. CannonsHomestore.com is our website. Full picture catalog of, I think there's 1.2 million things on our website.
Wow.
Now, we don't have all that in the store, but it just shows how much we can get. Have a lot of things of it in the store, but we don't, of course, don't have room for a million products.
Hours are open.
Open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. This coming next Friday will be open until 8 that night. It's the downtown Thirst Friday event. Looking forward to that.
And the phone number.
423-543-6937.
One of our great sponsors again right here at the Tom Davis Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. The great folks right here at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton.
Back on the Tom Davis Sports Show, he's here. I want to say hello to Linda Henry. Linda just came by. She was shopping here at Food City and said, thank you very much. Tapped me on the shoulder. Said, you on the air? I said, you want to be? She said, no. I want you to know, she said, I appreciate you doing the Cyclones and the Bible verse. And she said, and we love you doing Milligan Sports. She has, Macy. What did she say? Macy and Parker, I think is what. I know she said Macy. Plays on the JV for the Milligan's ladies. And so she appreciated what we did with the Milligan basketball team. So it was, I can tell this now, it's pretty cool. Last weekend, again, I was still laid up. And so we called the ball game from my studio at home. They were in Indianapolis, the ladies were, and the guys were in Williamsburg, Kentucky. And we streamed both of those games. And so I got to church Sunday, and the guy said, how'd you get back from Indianapolis so fast? And I never told him, but I guess I can let the cat out of the bag. We did it from the studio at home. And so we took a video feed, and we just called the game from right there. And we had a considerable number of views, so thank you all.
I was wondering, because I tuned in for a bit. So you were watching from your computer and then commentating as you were watching? That's pretty neat. But that's the first time you've ever done that before.
Yeah, it was. So thanks to Brendan Sweeney, the assistant athletic director, put all that together for me. So we did that, and we I guess it came off okay. People thought I was there. So bottom line is Milligan got the coverage that they deserve. So
and it's smart. It's smart that Milligan has partnered up with you, because who was doing their games? No one that I know of. So that was really smart for them to reach out and say, hey, can you come on board? And great. I'm sure they're grateful, and you're grateful as well, because it's a pretty good school over there.
Oh, it's awesome. They won another national champion. They've won 6 this year, national championships. And so, they've got now 54 first round of the bowling. They're in the top tier of the NAI National Championship bowling. So it's a good thing. We got baseball and softball coming up, Milligan. We got baseball tonight for the Cyclones. Not tonight, short notice, but at some point you probably need to come up there and do an inning or two of baseball.
Yeah, I was just thinking, Leslie and the girls are supposed to be going out of town without me this week. So Tuesday, I might just drop by the Northeast Community Credit Ballpark and hang out with you if you'd have me.
Seats warm, they'll be ready for you.
All right.
Tuesday night we got Crockett coming, so we'll go to Crockett on Monday with the camera, video, and audio, and come back. They play, which I like the conference schedule. You play each other back-to-back days, and so home and away. Last week we went to East to beat them there 11-7, and came back and beat them 5-3 at our place. So that's how they do the conference schedule with the Upper Lakes. I like that. So.
I like that too, because you can't just throw your ace each time in a conference game. You can't.
You're
so
right.
you have to see who's got some depth in the pitching staff. So that I like that.
You're as smart as an average bear.
I tell you, not just a hat rack up here.
You make my leg hurt.
Sorry.
I'm not just a hat rack. I have to remember that on the broadcast tonight. I'm not just a hat rack. Oh, reposition. So here we go. Cyclones tonight, 5:15 airtime, 5:30 first pitch. Tennessee basketball. What did you think yesterday?
They look good. I mean, we were driving, listening to it. We were listening to old Bob and Bert. I'm gonna miss those guys so much when they retire. That's just a side note, but we were listening. It seemed like they had control of the game the whole way. That Wofford made a little run in the second half, but Tennessee defense and then hit some shots. I hate to say it like this, but we're probably going to go as Chaz goes. If he's going to have to score, he's going to have to score 20 to 30 for us to be able to win these games. You look at UCLA tomorrow night. It's like playing yourself because they're one of the top. They're in the top 20 in defense, and we're number 3 in whatever the ratings are, the KenPom they call it, and so it's going to be a little bit like facing yourself. It's going to be hard. Points are going to be hard to come by. Hopefully our guys can stay out of foul trouble. Hopefully the referees will let them play a little bit, not call all the ticky-tack stuff, you know.
So yeah, I agree with you. So you look on the other side of the bracket, you got Kentucky and Troy playing today, and you got Illinois and Xavier playing today. Those are future Tennessee opponents, providing you win. So who do you like in those games to win?
So I like the higher seed, Kentucky to win. I think in my bracket I've picked Illinois to lose. They stumbled into the tournament a little bit. And if you're thinking about who you'd want Tennessee to play, to me, you want to play the higher seeds. Like you want those guys. You would want Kentucky to lose. You'd want Illinois to lose. You'd rather play a double-digit opponent, I would think. Even though the Cinderellas get a little momentum, but I feel like in the long run you'd rather play a team like that.
We'll look up real quick while we're here and see what the latest on the score is, so I can find it. Why can't I get to where I need to go here?
It's a fancy new phone you got there.
Oh, you don't want to know that story. So I told you the story. In the throes of everything else I was going through, I lost my phone, fell out of my pocket, and when I realized it was gone, I went back to where I was at. It was gone. Somebody took it, so off the parking lot. So you talk about a sinking feeling. 17 years of contacts and pictures and memories and everything stored on his phone with no backup. That's my fault. Lesson learned. So that'll humble you. All those pictures of my kids, everything, grandkids, 17 years gone. Anyway, so.
And why would you want someone else's phone? Like I don't know.
Well, it's locked up and couldn't get to it anyway.
Exactly. Like, why do people steal phones? I will never understand that.
Yeah, because you can't get it. You couldn't get into my phone, and so I guess there's ways you can, but in theory, mine's locked all the time for that very reason. So I guess it was useless. Baylor leads Mississippi State, by the way, 23-21. Alabama just got started against Robert Morris, 5-2 that one. So. Everybody else getting ready to crank up a little bit later on. The Lady Vols play tonight. So, Tennessee, if you graded them out yesterday, A, B, C, or D, how would you grade their performance?
I'd go with an A, just because you went out there, you took care of business. You were never really pushed. You just got out there, played well. So yeah, I'd give them an A. Some people would probably give them a B, but I'm more generous, I guess. A win's a win, survive and advance in that tournament.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing a bracket?
Yeah, I am. I did pretty well yesterday. I was in the 92nd percentile, I think, in the ESPN.
So the 16 games made you get right.
I think I got 14.
Really?
I think maybe 13.
Wow.
But I didn't pick many upsets because I just kind of felt like this tournament was trending towards the favorites winning. So I don't know. Today is supposed to be more mayhem from reading some stuff on Twitter that there could be more upsets today than yesterday.
Well, there's 5 and 12s. Let's see, that's usually where they get them.
Yeah.
5 and 12 today would be Memphis, the 5th seed, against the 12th seed Colorado
yes,
State.
That's a big upset pick that I've seen.
And then the other 5 and 12, I saw it earlier when I was scanning. Here it is. Oregon, number 5, the Liberty Flames out of where they at? Lynchburg, Virginia, at number 12. That's late tonight, but that's the other 5-12 games. So. Clemson went out with a thud.
Yeah, yep. Clemson, and I think McNeese State was kind of a big because it was a 12-5, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it was they were picked by a lot of folks. That 12-5 is usually a big upset when the 6-11 game is normally a big upset game too. So
we talked about this in one of the earlier shows about how you better get him now because Calipari's going to get this thing turned around. He's won 10 out of his last 16. They beat Kansas. Of course, Kansas is reeling. They've had most of their 13 losses on the season, most since 82-83. They ain't happy in Jayhawk country. And they're paying that guy big bucks to go out in the first round, I can tell you that.
And they, I read somebody said that they're the first team since 2005 to be the preseason #1 team out in the first round, matching the Kansas Jayhawks. They were the other team to do
Wow.
it. So you're right. They're paying him big money. They spent a ton of money to bring in the transfers, and I think that's the thing that these college teams are gonna run into when you try to build a team, especially a basketball team, all through the portal. That's going to be difficult because you're trying to mix and match guys that you've never seen play together. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to do.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got to get guys that fit your culture and all that stuff, and it's proven to be a challenge.
Hello to Terry Quinley, that's a new name. Hello to Patsy Lyons, is not a new name. Hello to Ryan Craig. Hello to Ross Kendall, that is a new name. And Kathy Rice, that's a new one. Thank you all. Odell Gordon, that's a new one. Thank you all. Leslie Taylor's not a new one. We know who that is.
Know her pretty well.
That is the schedule, Mama. Everything runs through Leslie Taylor. So, what is it? What's her middle name? Is it Ruby? Is that what it says? Raby?
Raby, that's her maiden name.
Oh, Leslie Raby Taylor.
Yep.
So we know her.
Love
That's his
her.
better half. Yep, she loves you too. Now, you all sweet couple. Calipari goes against Patina tomorrow. Arkansas and St. John's. Again, it was it'll be the 5th time. Yep. And now check these stats out. Whether you like Rick Pitino or not, here you go. Just the second coach joining Lon Kruger to win at least one NCAA tournament game at 5 different schools. The only college coach ever to guide 6 programs to the NCAA tournament ever. Calipari and Pitino are the only coaches who led 3 different teams to a Final Four. These guys can coach. What a strategy game tomorrow. It'll be Arkansas Calipari and obviously St. John's Pitino. So can we name the 6 schools? I think I got them earlier, and we'll try it again. 6 different schools that Pitino's taken to the NCAA tournament.
Leslie and I did this last night.
St. John's,
Okay.
Kentucky,
Uh-huh.
Louisville,
Yep.
Iona,
Yep.
Providence, and either Boston College or Boston University, one of those.
UMass.
UMass?
UMass, I
So
believe it
was?
was.
UMass? All right.
I know. I think Pitino coached at UMass, but it might have been Calipari. They remind me so much of each other, and they're the way their paths have crossed. I think it was UMass.
Let's hit this right here. I'm going to hit this real quick. Let's see if this will do it. Colleges that Rick Pitino has coached at. You got it. UMass and Amherst. You old smart thing, you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not just a hat rack.
Not just a hat rack up here. Yep.
He's coached at Hawaii. I didn't know he coached at Hawaii.
I didn't know that either.
And Syracuse. I didn't know he coached at Syracuse.
They're probably assistant jobs. Because he was never the head.
He was at Boston University, so he was right. He was there too. So Providence, Kentucky, Louisville, Iona, and currently at St. John's. So, all right, what colleges has Rick Pitino coached at? How about that? Let's do this one. 72 years old, which I didn't know that. Boston U, Providence, Kentucky, Louisville, and Iona.
So I guess I was wrong. It wasn't at UMass. That was Calipari that was at UMass.
Yeah. Did he coach at Boston University? Got his first true head coaching job at Boston University. So he did. So
Okay.
we got it right. We didn't get it right, but we're gonna say we got it right because we can.
Yeah, that's right.
Lady Ball tonight. They got South Florida. What do you think?
I'm a little worried about the Lady Vols. They did not end the season any kind of way that you'd want to end the season. The wheels seem to fall off. Maybe some time off will be good for them to get back to the basics. I'm worried. I'm worried that they may get knocked off tonight. I hope I'm wrong though.
They play tonight, and they will take on, as we said, South Florida. The other side of that bracket in Columbus will be Ohio, number 4 seed, and Montana State. Tennessee, the 5th seed tonight. And let's see, I'm trying to think, because I'll probably be sitting home tonight watching that one. Well, foot propped up. Let's see, after the baseball game. Tennessee plays at 8 o'clock tonight on ESPN against the Lady Bulls of South Florida. And you know, they've got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
No,
to beat the Lady Bulls.
they're going to come out. What a way to make a name for yourself, to be the premier name in women's college basketball.
Yep.
The South Florida Bulls. South Florida is really pouring a lot to their athletics, so this would be a statement win for them. I was thinking about the men tomorrow. They play at 9:40 tip off I'm going to take a nap tomorrow, Tom, to make it that game's going to be going on until after midnight. I can't deal with this anymore, man. I'm too old.
Listen to him.
Shoo.
I got boots older than him, so good night. You look at the Tennessee baseball team. They got beat East Tennessee State. Hats off to the Buccaneers.
Yes.
Tony Vitello said, give them credit. They outplayed us. But he said, I think it was good for us. It was a wake-up call. He said, we've been told for 6 months how good we are, we're the national champs. And he said, it was a wake-up call for us. We're heading to Alabama this week. And so he said, I'm okay with getting beat by an in-state school, East Tennessee State. It's going to make us better down the road.
And not to mention, it's not like Tennessee lost that game. ETSU went out and took it.
Yeah.
They hit the ball. They made some spectacular plays in the field. I was watching that game. They made, I think, in the last 3 innings, 3 different diving catches. Like they earned that win. It's not like, and I'm sure people will be like, oh, Tennessee didn't throw their best arms. Well, so be it. Tennessee got a staff down there that anybody in the country would kill for. Doesn't matter who they throw. They're all good pitchers. So ETSU went out and won. And Tennessee lost last night to Alabama in the first game of that series. So they lost 2 in a row. Now we're going to see what they're about.
Yeah. Yep. You got it. And the old adage, what'd you do for me today? That national championship was good last year, but now it's a whole new ball game. And so they got game 2 of that series coming up tonight. Is that right?
Tonight, yep.
Yep.
So it was last night. They lost 6-5. They had a guy caught stealing on just a crazy play. He got caught stealing, and they would have had the runner on second, in the bottom of the 9th, and the next guy flies out, game over, So they lost 2 in a row. The sky's not falling. It's baseball. You lose games, but it will be cool to see how they respond after losing 2 in a row.
Oh, absolutely. A little gut check time for the Tony Vitello and the Tennessee men's team, losing again, as you said, last night to Alabama down there in Tuscaloosa. So there you go. So okay, your bracket. Who do you have winning the whole?
Tennessee, of course.
Oh, you really?
Oh yeah. I can't. I was in this football bowl picking too, and I picked Tennessee to win the national championship. If they're in it, I'm probably picking them. I just can't help myself.
Who are they playing?
Who do I have them play? So I got all SEC Final Four. I got Tennessee and Auburn on one side, and I got Alabama and Florida on the other side. Tennessee, Florida rematch for the national championship with Tennessee winning it.
Wow, I like it. That'd be good.
We'll see.
On Rocky Top. Hello to Bart Lyons, our buddy Bart. How you doing, sir? And Dennis Welch and Denny Smith. That's a new name. Denny Hunter Smith, Kathy Rice. Thank you all for watching. We're getting new names every day, and we certainly appreciate that. We don't take that for granted. Carrie Reed, we know Carrie. Molly Glover says, hey, guys. So hello to Molly. Hello to anybody else new that's popped up. Pete Welch. Hello, Pete. We're heading to Knoxville. Creed plays Tennessee. Okay, good job. Be safe, Baker. We'll call ahead. Tell Knoxville the Baker's coming. Be ready. Because it's,
Hurricane coming.
Oh, I pray for Scotty every day. So she's a good lady. So we've got Cyclone baseball tonight against Westridge. Cyclones have won 3 in a row, taking on the Westridge Wolves, and so we'll go on there at 5:15 with the broadcast video and audio. Isaac Fletcher running the camera, and first pitch at 5:30. It'll be a little cooler tonight down on the river, but still it'll be good baseball weather. It's not snowing or.
I don't know who was responsible for the Cyclone schedule, but they scheduled some really good matchups early, which is always smart, I think, to play some tough games. Take your lumps early, figure out what you got, and they seem to already be finding their stride. So that was smart to schedule some of those really good squads earlier in the year.
Yep, Mike Horner, our new coach, and so it's not where you are in March, it's where you're going to be, and we know this over and over and over. We talk about it. Not where you are in March, where you're going to be in May. So
that's right.
Working for the goal to get to the state tournament. So, man, I appreciate you coming.
Thanks for having me.
So the girls are in school, so we can't say hello to them. We're going to be going to West Side the Monday after spring break to pass out the new thing they've come up with, which is crazy, but they've come up with stickers, Tom Taylor stickers. So,
our girls love stickers.
No, I didn't realize, when they first came out with that concept, Carrie said it, and Andrew DeMoss and the critic said, that kids love stickers. I said, they don't want Tom Taylor stickers stuck on something. Oh, yes, they do. Kids love stickers.
So Catherine, our older girl, she has a suitcase that's, a hardback suitcase. She puts stickers all over it, and She actually has 2 Cyclone Network stickers on there, I think.
Sure,
so,
really?
so that Tom Taylor sticker is going to go on that suitcase, and I'll snap a picture and send it to you, so
That'd
you
be
know it's
cool.
worthwhile.
That's awesome. The little Taylor girls, they are. What's funny when I go to Westside, they get real shy.
Of course.
They clam up, get shy, and so. But they're a mess. But that's okay. They're good kids, and they're good parents. You guys, you're doing a great
I
job.
hope so. We try. It's tough in this whole world.
It is tough.
Yep.
A lot of things you're going up against, don't you?
Yeah.
As parents.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Tell me about Ivy Hall Nursing Home before you go.
Ivy Hall, we'd love to have, if you wanted to come do some rehab with us, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a respiratory therapist, or if you'd like to join our team to work with us, RNs, LPNs, CNAs, housekeeping. We could, if you want to work with us, just go to ivyhallnursinghome.com, fill out an application, and you'll be called in for an interview.
Openings are there, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Looking for help.
Yep.
Always looking for help.
Everybody is, right?
Yep, absolutely. So Ivy Hall's no different. And you're world famous for the meals you serve.
Yes, for the food. Yes, it's three good home cooked meals each day. It really is good food.
So if I called you ahead of time, could I come up there after one of the shows and sit down and have lunch?
You better believe it. Yeah, you could we could run the show up there sometime if you wanted to. We could do whatever.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be all there.
Yeah.
That'd be neat. Talk some of the help.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that we ought to work on that. So yeah, I hear all the time about the food from you and everybody else.
It's good stuff.
Yes, good.
Thanks
You're
for
the
having
best.
me.
Oh, yes. Quick break. We'll be right back. We got more for you on the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Food City in Elizabethton. We're talking to our great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and Tom Taylor Sports Show, Dr. Smith, and the folks at Physical Therapy Services. For those out there who have no clue, tell us what it's all about.
Physical Therapy Services is a local mom and pop run physical therapy and occupational therapy clinic. We have clinic locations. We have 3 locations, 2 in Elizabethton, 1 in Roan Mountain. Our main office, where I'm located at 1975 West Elk Avenue, we focus on adults and athletic injuries. We have a pediatric clinic at 1500 West Elk Avenue that does both physical therapy and occupational therapy for the little kiddos out there. And then we have a clinic in Roan Mountain as well to take care of our wonderful Carter Countyans in the Roan Mountain community, and all focused on orthopedics and sports-related injuries, along with just general concerns with patients and people that want to be able to get out and move better. The human body is made to move, and that's what we try to do, is keep people moving.
Keep people moving. Hours are open.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Social media, how do we find out more about you?
Physical Therapy Services on Facebook. Look us up. You can also find us online at ptstn.net. And or you can just call the office, 423-543-0073, and we will put you in touch with the right people to get you the correct care that you need, whether it's through us or through one of our other affiliates that we work with.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, love promoting them. Again, the great folks at Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Welcome to the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Food City. Let's run down the high school basketball state tournament going on. Let's take a look at that. Who's playing? We've got some semifinal games going in and a final already in the single A state semifinal. Chattanooga Prep defeats Humboldt. Chattanooga Prep, the defending state champ. And they'll be playing for the state championship again tomorrow as they won over Humboldt. Final score was 65-59. Hillcrest and Wayne County are playing right now in the single A semifinal. In double A this afternoon, Loretto at 33-0 and Tyler at 31-6 will go after it. Alcoa, the Tornado, at 24-5 against Jackson County, 29-2 at about 3:15 this afternoon. Let's see. Rick Ranson's watching. Hello. Mary C's watching. Roger Franklin's watching. Angela Stanfield's watching. Matt Parker's watching. Lucy Winfrey. Oh, Lucy Winfrey. She's watching. Thank you. 3A basketball this evening. The evening sessions. Upperman at 30-3. The Bees will take on the Greenville Green Devils. And the state semifinal in 3A boys basketball. Green Devils at 26-11. Upperman at 30-3. They'll do it at 5 o'clock today. We'll have that score for you during our baseball broadcast tonight. We'll keep you posted on that. Then you also have, hang on. You also have the Tullahoma Wildcats at 31-4, taking on Fayette Ware at 28-5. That's the other 3A semifinal. The winners play tomorrow for the state championship. And then you look at the 4A semis today. Bradley Central, the Bears are 25-8, taking on Hillsboro at 32-5. Oak Ridge, Oak Ridge, Walker Valley, Whitehaven Independence. They didn't post that winner. We got to check on that, see who won those two games. That will determine who plays in the other 4A semifinal and 4A basketball, which is coming up again, as we said. It'll be coming up tonight. So that's your state basketball in terms of Chattanooga Prep has punched their ticket for the state championship tomorrow against either Hillcrest or Wayne County. They're playing as we speak at the state basketball tournament for the boys in Murfreesboro at Middle Tennessee State University. All right, let's take a look at baseball for tonight. Who's playing where? An early game today at 1 o'clock starting here. In fact, they're underway. Science Hill and Easley, South Carolina playing today. This afternoon, Chucky Dokie, Iroquois County. Dobbinsville plays at Cherokee. Hampton will be at University High today. Volunteer, the Falcons at Morristown East. Pigeon Forge at West Green in baseball. North Green at Gatlinburg Pittman. Crockett goes to Newport, plays Cobb County. We'll see them on Monday. Tennessee High hosting Tazewell, Virginia. The Bulldogs come to town, calling across the state line. Greenville's in at Cane Bay, South Carolina playing tonight. At Bradley Central, you've got Providence Academy playing Bradley Central, and then they'll turn around and play Ottawa tonight. Those two games at Bradley Central in Cleveland, Tennessee. That's in baseball. Now in softball, let's see, from yesterday's games, let's go back to baseball. Yesterday's games, you had Bearden defeating Science Hill 3-2. West Green shuts out Unaka 15-0. North Green beat Gatlinburg Pittman in baseball 7-4. Providence Academy shuts out Sullivan East 10-0. Happy Valley beat the FCA Flames 16-2. Cherokee defeated Gate City in baseball yesterday 5-3. Let's go to softball. How did that go yesterday? You had, let's see. Volunteer shuts out Claiborne 10-0. Granger beat Greenville in softball 18-11. Tennessee High blanks Sullivan East 10-0 in softball. You had Cloudland defeating the Lady Bulldogs of Hampton 11-1 in softball. Crockett and Elizabeth got rescheduled to April the 16th. We're going to try and do that one. I'm sorry, April the 14th. We're going to try and pull that one off and do that one. So today, who plays where? North Green at Cherokee. Lady Cyclones go to Gate City for a 5:30 first pitch. East Tennessee Classic at Wing Deer Park. Got all kinds of games going on over there today. You've got Science Hill, Unicoi County. You've got Daniel Boone and Greenville's ladies. All this at Wing Deer Park. Dobbinsville at Tennessee High. Westridge, John Battle. Unicoi County, Cloudland. Sullivan East, Daniel Boone. Volunteer, Science Hill. Tennessee High, John Battle. Science Hill, Cobb County. These are ongoing games being played at Wing Deer on the East Tennessee Classic. Starts today, goes through Sunday. Dobbinsville and Volunteer, Cloudland, Cobb County. Sullivan East, Lakeway Christian, and Volunteer, Lady Falcons. The last game of the night at Westridge. There again happening at Wing Deer Park in Johnson City. Softball in Southwest Virginia today. Holston will take on the ladies from Rye Cove. Lehigh, Twin Springs. We told you Elizabeth will be at Gate City in softball tonight for the Lady Cyclones of Coach Harden. All right, Southwest Virginia baseball only one game on tap today. Twin Springs will play at Lehigh. So that's what's going on there. Atlanta Braves baseball, big news. I think it's big news. They signed outfielder Alex Verdugo to a one-year big league contract worth of $1.5 million. He'll go start out at AAA Gwinnett for the Braves as he attempts to make up for missing spring training and trying to come back and be a part of the Braves with the big club. Again, everybody getting ready for baseball. Opening day of Major League Baseball coming up next Thursday, and Friday will be opening day for everybody in the bigs, with the exception of the Dodgers and Cubs. They've already started, as you know, earlier in the week in Tokyo. Let's bring you up to speed. Let's see what we got here. Halftime, Hillcrest leads Wayne County, that single-A state tournament semifinal, 23-21 the score at halftime. Hillcrest leads it by 2. And so let's take a look at the NCAA. Halftime, Baylor leads Mississippi State. I got that in an upset. I picked this one. but it's only at halftime. 37-32 Baylor, the 9th seed, leading the 8th seed Mississippi State by 5 at the break. Alabama struggling a bit with Robert Morris. It's only a 7-point game. 30-23 Alabama with 6.5 to go to halftime in that game in the East region. The Crimson Tide, of course, number 2 seeded against the 15-seeded Robert Morris. I don't know if we got an upset brewing yet or not, but they're hanging with them. Robert Morris at 26-8, Alabama 25-8. The Crimson Tide leads by 5 right now with 6 to play in the first half. So a lot of basketball left, of course. Got the entire second half, but it's not a blowout. They're not running over them like some of these other teams got ran over yesterday. Houston ran over theirs. UCLA ran over theirs. So that's interesting. Robert Morris is hanging. And again, at halftime, Baylor leads Mississippi State in the East region. The number 9 seed over the number 8 seed at the break by 5, 37-32. So that's what you got there. Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're about to wrap this thing up in a few minutes. We thank you for being with us wherever you may be. We got more sports, and we got these to tell you about. We've got these auctions happening right now. This one started on Monday, goes through the 26th of next week. This is a comic book extravaganza. Over 500 comic books, to bid on from collinsandcompany.info. Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Star Wars, Star Trek, Disney, the Archies, Betty and Veronica comic books, Fantastic Four, the Avengers. More. They go on and on and on. All kinds of books. Comic books we're talking about, over 500 comic books. You go to collinsandcompany.info to bid on those. Also, they've got a online auction started Monday. Goes through next Tuesday. A massive Jonesboro online estate auction. Good night. Look at this. They all started a buck a bid, by the way. A lot of this has been set back and hid for over 50 years. How about that? Rare railroad spike hammers. Axes, shovels, pitchforks, hay, shock forks, logging implements. Also, an antique buggy seat, horse-related artifacts, railroad jacks, homemade anvils, beautiful oak barrels. It's on there on and on and on. They got a riding mower, corn shellers, animal traps, a vintage chicken coop, a nostalgic porch swing, a metal porch glider, child sled, antique hand truck. All this coming out of an auction in Jonesboro. Here it is. Again, go collinsandcompany.info. That's really neat. So, hello, Sandra Ayers. How you doing? Hello, Kathy Rice. How you doing? How you doing? Like Rocky Balboa. How you doing? Anyway, that's going on collinsandcompany.info. You want to take advantage of that and get those while you can. Bid on them. Everything started, the bucket bid started Monday. Of course, a lot of the bids, I'm sure, are way up past $1 now, but it's still worth going to collinsandcompany.info and click on the Jonesboro online auction you can bid through next Tuesday when the bids close at Tuesday at 5 o'clock. And they'll ship all over the country, do it all the time. All right, let's take a look again at, you got Wright Bacon going on right now. A 24-ounce package for $7.99 today and tomorrow at all food cities. Deals for days. You also have the Gatorade. You got 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $11. General Mills cereal, got that going on, 2 for $5 today, limit 4. You have Little Debbie snack cakes sitting right over here on the table. He's already replenished once. They've been grabbing them pretty quick. $1.88, limit 4 per box of your favorite Little Debbie snack cakes. Also, Coca-Cola products today and tomorrow, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans for $5.49. Frito-Lay variety pack chips, there it is, $8.99 today and tomorrow. And out of the meat department, Food City Fresh Holden Bank Boston Bud, $1.49 a pound today and tomorrow. And then you jump over here to the backside of the cell paper and see where they've got Orville Rittenbacher's popcorn, $3.99. The regular and the mini bags today and tomorrow. Snapple tea, 6-pack, 16-ounce bottles for $4.99. Sunny D orange juice, 18-pack for $4.99 at all food cities today and tomorrow. Hello, Heidi Anderson. How you doing? Food Club sliced cheese, $1.88 today and tomorrow at all food cities. Sparkle paper towels or quilted northern tissue, 6 mega rolls of toilet paper or 6 rolls of paper towels for $6.99 today and tomorrow. And you have Cheez-It crackers for $2.49. And you have Powerade, 20-ounce bottles, a buck apiece, 10 for 10. Again, chocolate chip cookies at the Bakery Deli today, tomorrow for $3.99. A dozen chocolate chip cookies for $3.99. Hello, Andy Lundquist. That's a new name. Thanks for watching. Cosmic Crisp apples for $1.49. And if you're a coffee connoisseur, the JFG Special Blend Coffee, $6.99 for a 30-ounce container. Limit 2 today, tomorrow, all Food Cities. Again, the deals for days. There it is. Deals for days. Now, I want to see what the 3-day special is. They always have a 3-day special. You come in and get, let's see what that is real quick. I'm sure it's in here. It should be at the top of this page right here. And it's not, so it's here somewhere, though. Well, I don't see it off the top of my head, but here's the, see if it's on the inside of this. I bet it's inside of this right here. Yep, there it is, 3 days only. Kebab night. That's pretty cool. For 3 nights, 3 days only. It runs through today, tomorrow, and Sunday for $14.99. 1 4-pack beef or chicken kebabs and 1 4-pack corn or street corn. To make yourself a kebab or kebab nights for $14.99. A price at specials. You can come in and get those, which is a really cool thing for $14.99. Then the buy one get ones, the BOGOs they call them. Hello, Carol Burmeister. Thank you for watching. Buy one get one free today, tomorrow. These are actually through Tuesday. These go through Tuesday next week into the sale paper on Tuesday. Buy one get one free. Old El Paso dinner kits. Buy one get one free. Nature's Own honey wheat bread. Buy one get one free. Food Club spring water. 24-pack 16-ounce bottles. Buy one get one free. Wide Awake coffee, buy one get one free. The Craven flavor pizzas, frozen, limit 4, buy one get one free. And you have Hudsonville ice cream, buy one get one free. Little Debbie or Hudsonville novelties, buy one get one free. These are the frozen ice cream, Little Debbie's, buy one get one free. Bet you didn't know Little Debbie had ice cream, did you? They do. It's good too. Little Debbie ice cream bars, sandwiches, ice cream sandwiches, buy one get one free. And then you have Marie Callender's pot pie, Healthy Choice Cafe steamers, or Mrs. Paul's fish sticks. Buy one, get one free through Tuesday at all Food City. So that's just some of the specials going on at your local Food City. We're here at Food City at Elizabethton on this Friday, March the 21st. We'll be right back as we get ready to wrap this thing up after we hear from President Trump. And also one of our other fine sponsors, T&K Home Improvements and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
On to Travis Constable again with TNS Home Improvements. Tell me what it's all about, sir.
Well, we build decks, do porches, roofing, underpinning, under mobile homes. A little bit of remodel work, but with the decks and roofing, we just try to stick on that end of things.
Absolutely. And so they've been at it for how many years now?
We've been at it for a little over 3 years now.
3 years. TNS Home Improvements. They go all over the Tri-Cities. You take quotes. You're licensed and bonded, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So I make the phone call. Let's step me through real quick. I make the phone call, get a hold of you, say we're going to come out and see what you've got going on, and tell me what do you do, take it from there. What happens next?
I'll schedule a day and time to come out and speak with you and give you an estimate, and you just have to say yay or nay, and then we put you on the schedule.
Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook.
Yep. And the phone number is?
423-946-8432.
They've been at it, folks. Again, started with a drill and a Chevy, what was it, Chevy Blazer?
Chevy Trailblazer.
Trailblazer. Yep. And now they're up to 5 full-time employees and four part-time employees. They're going great guns. They want to help you. Let them come give you a quote on what you need. TNS Home Improvements, sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
What do I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a fireman.
When I was a kid, I totally wanted to be a firefighter.
Why? Well, if there's a fire, someone has to put it out. And I like fire trucks.
I didn't realize this until later, but what I really wanted to do was help people.
Also, you might get to save a cat if it's up a tree.
My social studies teacher, Mr. Willis, he's the one that helped me realize that.
My teacher says firefighters are important.
Today, I fight fires in a different way. I'm an electrical engineer designing smoke detectors.
Oh, and one more thing. The firehouse has a really cool dog, a Dalmatian.
And get this, I'm also a volunteer firefighter in my hometown.
Thank you, Mr. Willis.
Thanks for the inspiration. I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Willis.
You help make their dreams possible. We can do the same for you.
And back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Before we get out here, let's give you the verse today. We'll get ready for baseball at 5:15. Not that far away, as a matter of fact. About 4 hours right back at it. Isaac Fletcher will be doing the camera tonight. Isaac's a great young man, one of the students at Elizabethton High School. 5:15 airtime, 5:30 first pitch against the Westridge Wolves tonight down at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Name 1-7 out of the Old Testament. Ladies and gentlemen in the house, my little buddy Brandy McNeil. Name 1-7, the verse today says, the Lord is good, a strength and stronghold in times of trouble. Amen. He knows, recognizes, has knowledge of, and understands, and cares for those who trust in him. The Lord is good, a strength and stronghold in times of trouble. He knows, recognizes, has knowledge of, and understands, and cares for those who trust in him. How in the world could you go wrong with that right there? Good stuff. Bart Lyons says, thanks for the encouragement. Needed it. You're welcome, sir. I get that a lot. We send out these verses. I don't do it for that. I do it because it is an encouragement to other people. That's what we want. So we appreciate that very much. Out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. Thanks again, David Lyons stopping by, Joseph Taylor stopping by. This place is rocking today, so the Food City folks couldn't get to us, and we understand that. They got to sell groceries and take care of business first. We'll come back and join you. Again, we'll have it for you. 5:15 airtime. The Cyclones and Westridge Wolves ready to bring it to you. Until then, we'll tell you as always, we wrapped up the show with the Bible verse. And we tell you as always, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. And thank you for watching show number 2,253. Monday, we're going to be at Chick-fil-A. Tuesday, we'll be at the Jeweler's Bench, the new lines of jewelry. I went by there and saw them yesterday. The new lines of jewelry, they'll knock your socks off. Just in time for Mother's Day and Father's Day and graduation. Going to be good to show those on Tuesday. Then Wednesday of next week, we'll be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Then we'll take Thursday and Friday off for spring break, just kind of disappear and get ready to go for the big run starting on the following Monday. We get into hot and heavy high school Cyclone baseball, softball, and soccer. Milligan baseball and softball. We're going to be busy in the month of April, for sure. So anyway, we'll take care of that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, rejoin us, please, at 5:15 for Elizabethton Cyclone Westridge Wolf baseball. 5:15 airtime, 5:30 first pitch. We'll go video and audio. Until then, we'll say as always, bloom where you're planted. Hello, Aaron Fritz. Bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2,253 from Food City in Elizabeth on the Food City Friday on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. See you back at